This week, the future of football. Dallas Bergen joins us to talk about walking to Hamilton Stadium for CFL Fans Fight Cancer. And we play some football this week, too. Crack those cold ones. It's the Argos Fancast. You can find us at Argos Fancast or anywhere you find your friendly neighborhood podcast. Just search Argos Fancast. You can also find us at shotgunsportsnetwork.ca and also their YouTube page as well. Me, I am All Kinds of Clay. You can find me at All Kinds of Clay, of course, and my actual name is Clay Chisholm. When I remember what the hell I'm supposed to be doing, I will figure this out one day or not.
Eventually.
Yeah. So let's move on. Joining us, as always, he is our resident historian. He's from ArgoFans.com, the VP of Football Operations, Trustee Will Gertler, MBA.
That's an ugly shirt you're wearing.
Look.
What do you expect from a U Ottawa grad? What do you expect from him?
My kid goes there.
No.
I am being a good father.
According to him, you picked the wrong side.
Picked the wrong school.
Well, they didn't want to let him in for engineering. They only wanted to let him in for math. So,
nerds.
Math.
All right. Well, where can they find you?
In my kitchen table, or on Twitter at ArgoFans, or at www.argofans.com.
And from the Double Blue Order, Sir Douglas of House Ballinger, second of his name, Lord of Section 116, Warden of the South Side, and Protector of the Realm.
We swear we haven't been drinking tonight. You can find me on Blue Sky at DougB519. You can find the Double Blue Order on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Got merch store, doubleblueorder.ca. You can also check out my YouTube channel, and that's at Sir Douglas 1873. We run a real professional outfit here, don't we?
Well, of course we do.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, it's just how we work, you know.
And my brother's singing. I don't know. It's like, I think he's just singing every AEW theme song on the TV. It's
all right. Yeah, that tracks. That goes along with it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And since we're already off track, it is
8:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It is also cranberry ginger ale season. Forget pumpkin spice season. It is cranberry ginger ale season.
You and your pumpkin spice lattes and your
No, this is my basic bitch. So I don't think we could get any more off the rails. So
Pepsi Zero Sugar cherry.
No.
It's quite good.
I had this after the Labor Day game.
Okay, you win.
Rightfully so. It's damn.
I had to drive
fine
home to the Labor Day game.
You didn't?
Yeah, I had to do that too.
I didn't leave for like a while, but
yeah, nobody else did either. It took that long to get out of Hamilton.
I never would have thought that Hamilton would have that much. Well, then again, it is Labor Day, so
yeah,
Labor Day around the stadium, it's always a shit show.
Yeah, considering it's like 2 lanes, and so it's
I had more one-way streets around the stadium and just going in and out.
Well, look, that's how Hamilton was created. Somebody got lost and broke down. Then they created all these one-way streets so nobody could leave once they got there.
Sounds about right.
It's the only reason Hamilton exists. I'm convinced of that.
Oh no, the only reason why Hamilton exists is to make people speed up through there to get to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, that too.
It,
They
it,
also
it's like what they
have.
say. It's like what they say on Top Gear. France only exists just to get to Italy.
Yeah, France does have some good wine though.
So is Italy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that as well. Lots of people have good wine. Um, so yeah, so before we get into all the news that dropped this week concerning the Argos, um, let's go back to the Labor Day. We tried to have Connor Sauvé on last week to talk about the walk for CFL Fans Fight Cancer. Unfortunately, some technical difficulties arose, and those still exist this week. But in his place, we're going to bring on Kay.
About time.
All right. Well, we went through the trials and tribulations, probably not unlike the walk you guys did. Um,
Well, earthquake happened.
so,
Yeah.
all right. So, you ready to go?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
All right, Dallas, welcome to the Fancast. And we tried to have Connor on last week, but some technical difficulties got in the way. But now we've got his walking partner for the last 2 years, you. Let me start out. What prompted the idea for this walk?
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks so much for having me on. Yeah, so Connor had the idea last year at Tailgate in Hamilton and was just really wanting to find a way to contribute to CFL Fans Fight Cancer last year at the time for the Michael Cuccione Foundation, and just said, I want to start a walk. I think we could walk to Hamilton. And I just kind of said, well, why don't you make a video and put it out on social media? And if this happens, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. And we'll do this walk together and we'll see if we can make something happen.
And so he was coming off ankle surgery too the first year too, right?
It's actually, he had a terrible ankle break. I think he was longboarding as a teen. His ankle didn't heal, so he broke his foot and his ankle, and it just has never healed well. And so Connor does have considerable pain walking long distances, and he chose the walk because Connor wanted to do something hard so that we could connect ourselves to the trials of fighting cancer and whatnot.
Jeez, what a trooper.
Yeah. So this year you guys did it again. You had a couple people join you. You had Nick Small from the Argos fan base, and Will, you can say his name. I can't.
I will attempt to say his name. Rick Boccaccio.
From Hamilton, or from the Hamilton Ticats fan base, to join you this year. Did you guys kind of envision this kind of as a growing thing, or just this? Okay, second year, we're doing it again. Let's just do it and see what happens.
Yeah, a little bit of both. I also named Catherine Fulton as well, who did the entire walk with us, and a Rider fan. Connor and I are super proud, and Connor to have started as an Argos fan this walk. But I think along the way, we envisioned something just like CFL Fans Fight Cancer, which is a league-wide initiative. And so last year, we're grateful to Ginger Argo and Mrs. Ginger for making some really cool neutral CFL Fans Fight Cancer jerseys for us last year. So we weren't representing teams. This year, as we grew the number of walkers, we started finding that we were able to put together a few different team jerseys and represent more of the league, and we actually changed them day to day. So Rick, the Hamilton Ticats fan, wore both a Bombers jersey and a Rider jersey on a day when I was wearing a CFL Grey Cup jersey. So we just changed it up, and we wanted people to understand that we envision this as hopefully something larger and drawing in more people. So back to the question, this second year, I think this was very much a make or break. And so Connor and I had discussions earlier in the season and decided that we were determined to do this year, but maybe it wouldn't continue. It would depend on the level of interest and support. And we were just incredibly grateful to the Argos who continued to support us again this year, with Mike Hogan writing another piece highlighting the walk, which is a huge boon. And then, Argo staffer Kat, who would let us through the CNE, because this is such a hassle to start at BMO Field while the CNE is on. But Kat met up with us and then took us right into the stadium so we could touch the turf and get some pictures. And so that level of support, and then from the CFL as well, and then all of the fan community, which really makes this thing, was what really made it go. So we had a number of walkers on different days at different times, and I think that's the spirit that we'd love to have this in. We don't want anyone to have to do the entire walk, but just to use this to both support the CFL Fans Fight Cancer cause, but also to build CFL community. I think that is one of the things that I love to key on, that building community within our fan bases and across our CFL fan base is really one of the best ways to help this league thrive. It's by making good relationships with one another. And when we walk that many hours and kilometers together, we all become closer friends. And so that's a wonderful part of the experience too.
So with the final tally this year, how much did you guys raise?
Oh, well, we're really careful about naming an amount because of course, the entire CFL Fans Fight Cancer movement is one that we are all a part. And so we've said we're all CFL Fans Fight Cancer family, and there were a number of other smaller initiatives by many of our great fans, Wally and Sammy, and things are ongoing through the year. But this year, in the week to the walk and a couple days after, CFL Fans Fight Cancer did over $6,000.
Wow.
And there was good support for the walk. So, but we're just a part of an effort of this incredible countrywide fan base contributing in so many different ways.
That's fantastic, guys.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, honestly.
Yeah, and I don't know if Connor's mentioned it yet, but he has mentioned it on social media. I have thrown my hat into the ring to join you guys next year for the full walk. Will thinks I'm crazy.
That's incredible, Clay. I'm thrilled to hear that. I was gonna ask you guys who's gonna join for some or a lot, but that is amazing. It was just, we talked everything under the sun, from CFL football and all of its wonderful things about it, and then all of the challenges and frustrations, and then we get into lots of real talk too. The nice thing about having 5 walkers who walk at different speeds was that we could change up our walking partners quite a lot as well. So it was nice this year to have had it expanded, and we'll be so happy to have you in there with us next year.
Yeah.
People come and meet you on the way, I guess.
I know I did.
Bar at a particular time, and they come visit. Ben Grant visited you guys, and a few other people.
I met up with you guys at the bar. Man,
That's right.
Rick was suffering at the end of that day. Oh my.
Well, it's a long split up into so many days, right? But still.
Well, he had 2 bags of ice on his ankles during the whole time the Riders and Bombers were playing on the Sunday.
Well, Connor looked like he wanted to fall over when I saw him at the tailgate.
Yeah, it's a long haul, but every time we met up with people, and it's true, we were so thankful that Ben Grant took time and found us at different points of the walk to come and say hi, and those were a great boon to kind of just give us a little bit energy. And then those meetups, we had people, what would we have, over 20-25 people, Doug? Like, it was so awesome to meet up with you there and all sharing a game together. And like those meetups were such a great part of the event, just awesome. So and then Pinball and John Murphy met up with us on the final 5K on Monday before the game, and obviously we were just so touched to have them with us. And John walked probably 3-4 kilometers to the stadium with us as well. So it was just, the kind of support, and honestly, particularly from the Argos, was just incredible, and we're so thankful for that.
Did you guys walk? You guys don't. Do you walk under the Skyway, or do you take like the long way around?
Yeah, we walk under the Skyway. That's not the greatest part of the walk, and the way that we time it with people work on Friday night. So this year we plan to do 20, 20, and 20K, which is a nice walking amount, but that means that Friday night ends quite late. And then Sunday does also, because we want to watch Saskatchewan and Winnipeg from 7 to 10 p.m. And so that leaves probably 3 more hours of walking after that. But we go under, take the lift bridge, and walk into Hamilton on the side of the highway. But it's been fun both years, actually. We met some people fishing and had a good chat with them when we came in this year. You can actually get some really nice pictures of the beautiful Hamilton skyline at midnight.
The Tower of Barad-dûr with the Eye of Sauron always open, eyelid with reason flame staring at you guys from across the harbor.
Yes, there was lots of Lord of the Rings references along the way, for sure.
So like you said, you got some interesting things that happen along. What's some of the little anecdotes that you come away with from this year anyway? Like, what interesting thing happened that you just kind of caught you off guard, or just maybe surprised you a little bit?
Yeah, I think, as mentioned, I think one of the real highlights was that meetup in Burlington for the Sunday game. We had, probably 5 or 6 last year for that. And so to have over 20 people come out and join, that was a real highlight. One of the learnings, I think, just being able to, and this was Connor really wanted everyone to walk at their own pace. And we were all very intentional about meeting up along the way, starting the day or ending the day together. But I think having people walk at the pace that they need to walk at was actually really, really a great learning from this year to last. And and we found ways to support that, where we could still be a team and walk together, but also just kind of split off at different times if somebody wanted to rest, if somebody was hungry or faster or slower. And that was a valuable learning as well.
Well, I'm based on the way you've been talking about it this year, and it sounds like this is definitely 100% a go for next year. You started off by saying you guys weren't sure if it was going to be something that was going to happen next year or not, but now it sounds like it's almost it's already done and sealed. It's going to happen.
With all kinds of clay in for the whole walk, 100%. No, I think we're all in, and thank you so much for allowing me to come on. I should say Connor was really disappointed that the issues last week weren't able to be resolved because we and Connor have been just such fans of you guys. We know the dedication it takes to do a CFL fan cast, and what are you at, 140 some episodes? That is an enormous commitment and service. So I just want you to know how appreciative we are for that. And then to give this walk and everybody's CFL Fans Fight Cancer initiatives time. You're building community and helping the league and the Argos thrive, and we need that. So right on.
All right, and Dallas, just before we let you go here, because we got to plug where they can find you, where they can find Connor, and exactly where they should be going to donate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Connor and I, we largely function on Twitter. So I'm at CFL Fans Toronto. Again, like CFL Fans Fight Cancer, CFL Fans Toronto is all CFL fans. Occasionally I try and help organize watch parties, but we are all in this together. But that's why I started that account and try to have those watch parties from time to time. I believe Connor's Connor Sauve on X, but more importantly, where and how to donate. We can donate at CFLFansFightCancer.com. And we're doing really well. I know but for listeners, this is a movement that started with Ron Lancaster's cancer diagnosis. Was it 2006, I think, and has just grown year by year. Where we hit 5 digits 4 years ago or something, and last year it was 75,000, the greater effort over the course of the season. And because of you guys and supporters and social media and fans from across the league, this is a totally grassroots movement that honestly has no limit to how large it could become. I mean, we might have to talk about multiple charities at some point, because there's a goal this year to meet $100,000 for Cancer Care Manitoba. As you know, the Grey Cup host city hosts a Grey Cup week CFL Fans Fight Cancer party, which is a good chunk of the annual contribution to that benefiting charity. But yeah, there's no end, because people keep stepping up in any ways that they can imagine, whether it's a walk or a raffle or having pies and eggs thrown at them, or just gambling or CFL fantasy, pick 'em, and selling handcrafted stuff. And it's just awesome, and I know you have all been a part of those efforts too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the major difference since, I guess, want to say the COVID year is people started doing not their own thing. That's not the right way to put it, but they've started to do initiatives beyond just the event in November. So that's part of also why we've seen the totals each year go up exponentially.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I actually received something that I haven't opened up yet from Cancer Care Manitoba for a donation that I had made during the special event that we had in February, I'd say. At Left Field Brewing, I can't remember. I can't remember the exact month, but I got something today from them, and I'm just like
yeah, I got some in the mail
cool.
too from them, but I didn't open it up either.
Yeah, yeah. See how fastidious we are with mail nowadays.
It's tax receipt.
I should open up.
I got that already emailed. I don't need it. I don't need a paper copy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as I said, and it is important, this matters to some people. All of these contributions, they go through the CFL Fans Fight Cancer site, but they direct 100% of donations go straight to Cancer Care Manitoba, and they turn around tax receipts in no time. So it's a really nice working system, and there are ways now that we can track those different efforts, like those February or March parties and everybody else's initiatives as well. So
all right, Dallas, well, we want to thank you very much for joining us. You mentioned to me off air that you got some family in town, so we'll let you go and spend some time with them. And thank you very much, and we will see you on Saturday.
Hey, thanks so much, guys. Can't wait to see you on Saturday. Let's have a great time and get a win.
Saturday.
Yeah. See you Saturday. Go Argos.
Right on. Go Argos.
That was Dallas Bergen, who walked 65 kilometers from BMO Field to Hamilton Stadium.
And turf to turf.
Yes.
Yeah, they started at the turf on BMO Field and ended at the turf at Hamilton Stadium. So good on them for doing that. It's a lot, and I'm going to find out firsthand next year exactly how daunting that 65 kilometers is.
So use an elliptical.
I started doing some stuff. I need to lose some weight before then.
See, you see, I'm, yeah, like if I'm kind of thinking about it too, honestly, but I know I would have a lot of work ahead of me, so
Yep.
that might be something that I start in the off season during the detox period.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows you need after Grey Cup, you need a detox. You need 28 days after Grey Cup.
Grey Cup flu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great, more like Grey Cup alcoholism.
Flu, alcoholism, throwing up both times. So,
Yeah, either way, you're returning whatever you had in you back to the rightful owner.
yep. But hey, that's something that we've all gone through, and most of us will probably go through that several more times in our lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Guaranteed.
Yep. So okay, the news out this week. Let's start with the big one that happened yesterday. There was a 30-minute press conference at BMO Field for what they're touting as the future of football. A
Will's already shaking his head.
a joint venture between the Buffalo Bills, Toronto Argonauts, MLSE, Toronto Raptors, TFC. Yeah, all their parties, Maple Leafs, all their parties.
Are the Leafs involved? I never read that part.
Well, it just says all their properties, so all of
I'd say
them are
the Leafs
obvious.
will be
So
involved.
the Leafs will probably be. Yeah, that's going to be awkward when the Sabres comes to town.
No,
But
so
anyway,
I don't think the Leafs are involved. So
Oh, okay. Well, I just assumed because they said all so it's they've touted it as they want to grow the game of football in Canada. It started off with
Canadian football.
yeah. They they've put together a league for youth, and they kicked it off with a skills camp of sorts at BMO Field on Tuesday.
That's yesterday.
Yeah, it was honestly kind of short on details as to how all this is going to work. What's in it for each party. And I think, I mean, for me, I'm kind of still sitting here on the fence because I don't know enough about what the plan is going forward with this.
I mean, the only thing I kind of like is it, kind of brings Doug Flutie back in the alumni fold a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Although I think if Pinball just said, "Hey, Doug, we need you," he would be here anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're going to the other couple bits and pieces. So the MLSE is now able to sell certain Bills merchandise as well. There's supposed to be a Argos Bills collaborative line coming out with the Peace Collective brand.
I will not be purchasing anything with the Buffalo Bills.
Says the Vikings fan.
Yeah, I don't like the Bills.
I'm a
neither does Clay. He's a Dolphins fan.
Yeah.
The Dolphins got killed, by the way.
Yes. Yeah.
Fish got squished.
Yeah.
So the Colts were a very bad team.
Yeah, we made Indiana Jones look like an actual quarterback. Anyway, and they talked about, using each other's resources and brand recognition to help further the Argos brand in Southern Ontario, but no, nothing more than that. Um, the only other thing that I know about this is part of the NFL's global market initiative, where each team is assigned an area in a country or a full country to itself to market itself to. And we are living in the Buffalo Bills area for the NFL global market.
Well, to be fair, it's better than Cleveland. I mean, realistically, any one of the 3 Lake Erie teams could come up here and plant a flag, and Buffalo was the first one to do it. So, I mean,
Yeah. Well, Buffalo is, I think they're 75 miles
yeah,
from
they're not
stadium to
far.
stadium or something like
As
that.
the crow flies, or by I-90 and the QEW.
So what, like, where do you guys sit in all this?
I don't know.
First question that I had from the press conference was, which football are you talking about? Unless you're going to do both.
They did mention both.
They did mention both? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wanted that clarified right away, because because if it means more Bills and less Argos, yeah, get it up you. Now they did mention that there is going to be some sort of like co-sponsoring of a game.
Yes.
Yeah. The only thing I got to say about that is if they play the Bills touchdown song, I'm headed right for the fucking door. As catchy as it
You
is,
want to hear the Argos make you want to shout?
I mean, you could eat. I mean, yeah. If you substituted the words, okay, maybe I'll probably go to the concession stand to blow steam off. But for the most part, like, I mean, I was very, very emotional about it, because I mean, I could wax poetic about like some of the broader consequences of this, like basically how they're trying to get more people from up here to go down there because of certain issues that I'm not going to mention here because we're a football podcast. But ultimately, I mean, this could be a good, I mean, to me, when I first read it, I'm like, this reads of someone at MLSE went to the Bills and said, yeah, we've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Yeah.
Because that's literally what they've done. They have tried nothing to get anybody from like you haven't really seen, like you have like the mainly digital approach to advertising, which is fine. But it's like, yeah, and they've got like the flag football league. But I mean, ultimately in the end, it just seems like since 2018, they've tried nothing and they ran out of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So
on the Bills part for trying to get a, reach out up here, you look at the biggest sports organization in the GTA, which is MLSE. That makes sense.
We could say like in like the almost the entire country.
Yeah,
let alone the GTA.
From the Bills' perspective, reaching into the Canadian market with already an existing entity that has venues and retail space, that's a smart business decision on their end, rather than try and start this all brand new. I think the argument to this being a good thing would be that there are so many people in the Greater Toronto Area or Southern Ontario that um, you know were saying this past week, thank God football's back because they only recognize the NFL, whether it's by choice or just that's all they've really feel like they've been exposed to. Bringing our name in with that could help. Um, I don't think it can necessarily hurt.
Another good thing about this pretty much puts to bed any talk of a NFL team coming up north. Like
Yeah.
it's never going to happen now. And not only that, the NFL would rather expand to Mexico and London first before coming up here.
Yes.
But that's beside the point. The fact is, Buffalo's got a brand new stadium opening up next season.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the biggest stickler for Buffalo staying in Buffalo. So they got a brand new stadium. They're not moving anytime soon. And there's no appetite for the NFL to expand beyond their 32 teams anytime soon either.
No.
So it's simple. You want NFL? Get in your car, drive south of the border. And hopefully don't get deported on your way to the stadium.
Yeah, that's a real possibility, sadly.
It's like, so hey, how was that Bills and Dolphins matchup? Oh, great. I went on a detour and got to see El Salvador.
Yeah.
Did you see the game? Not at all.
No, somebody had it on a little black and white TV, but the guards wouldn't let us see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like I've seen all these people losing their minds going, this is the worst thing ever.
Oh yeah. Like, firsthand.
Is it?
I don't think so. And I haven't heard any actual argument for that opinion.
Other than the fact that it's just like the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only argument people that I've read, and I've spent probably an hour going through various posts and different things and reading what people say, and like it is, I don't think it's something that is going to be a major issue at this. I'm hoping that their expertise in marketing Buffalo and hopefully some of their dollars come up here to push some of the marketing here.
Wouldn't that be screwed up? That would be screwed up if we start seeing like kind of like back in the 90s when we were seeing Toronto Argonauts advertisements in Los Angeles. Wouldn't that be screwed up? If on a sideline billboard you just see Toronto Argonauts in Buffalo. That'd be weird as hell.
But also
it'd be very cool. Don't get me wrong. It's like because you would figure that there would be some AFC East fans who would say, you know what? Hey, yeah, that's right. That Quantez Stickers who plays for the Jets. Yeah, that's right. He did play for Toronto, didn't he? Let's go check him out.
You know what? I think that might be that.
It's not that far-fetched when you think about it.
I think that would actually be genius. I think that would be a great idea. Put just but see
which is exactly why MLSE won't do it.
No,
because it's a genius idea.
Yeah, and the other thing too is the NFL limits exactly what they can put on their sidelines.
Yeah, but
but
either that or like have it as like one of their numerous in between down commercials.
Yeah.
Unless that's changed somewhat, which I highly doubt, but because I remember when I went to The only time I've ever went to a Bills game, they had a commercial after every single down. Literally.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
been
like,
a few years since I've been to a Bills
I'm
game.
like, what?
Been 18, it's been 20 years since I've been to a Bills game in
Yeah, it's
Buffalo.
been about the same. I
Seen them
had
in
it.
Miami a bunch of
It
times.
was yeah, but I
Yeah.
know for me, it was Bills and Dolphins. I had it for my birthday. It was like a birthday gift. So me and my buddy go down there for for this game. Like 3 fights break out around us.
Alright.
And we didn't experience the tailgating at the time because we were like I wasn't really driving back then. I just took the bus, right? So but I mean, it was yeah. Don't get me wrong. It was a good time. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, hey, Bills fans, if you want Sir Douglas on your side, he is bribable.
Yeah, because you're still somewhat of a free agent at this point.
I've been an NFL agnostic since the end of high school.
Yeah.
They
So
want to be back. They need to build a time machine and stop Wade Phillips from starting Rob Johnson in that playoff game.
Bingo. That's the reason why I'm no longer a Bills fan. Fuck you, Wade Phillips.
I've never been a Bills fan, so I've always been a Dolphins
No, you've
fan.
always been a Dolphins fan. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So, but
Miami got destroyed.
yeah, we mentioned that. Will,
how did the Vikings do again?
They won.
Oh, they did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they won. JJ McCarthy is our savior.
Probably one of the only wins you're going to get this season.
I don't think so.
So, other news: we've got a game this week. This week on Saturday, we welcome the
Morrissey
Elks.
concert.
Well, depending on how the game goes, which is going to be more depressive?
Good question.
When he breaks out every day feels like Sunday versus potentially what you could see at BMO Field on Saturday afternoon. Oh,
The thing is, he doesn't even play as much Smith's music as you think, which is like, oh, sort of a flag. You know, if it's just Morrissey playing Smith songs, it'd be great. But if he plays a lot of that solo stuff, which is decent, but you know, not as good as like mid '80s Smith.
All right.
I'll take your word for that. Anyway,
Yeah.
keep going, Clay.
So we welcome the Elks to town. They are riding they're
riding one hell of a winning streak right now. Holy crap!
And yeah, they were tough the last time we played them.
We fucking got screwed the last time we played them, in my opinion. You guys stole my content. You guys know what I'm talking about.
But yeah,
bleeping out the swear words, putting a flag over my mouth. What the hell?
Hey, it worked. I thought it was fun. Yeah. So, what do we have to do to win this game? Maybe show up in defense a little bit.
Yes.
Play some offense. Well, their defense is hurting pretty bad right now. So I think we just if the offensive line does their job and keeps Nick Arbuckle upright, give him enough time to read Sense and Sensibility in the pocket. There, we're gonna torch these guys. We're gonna torch them.
Yeah, I need to mention Nick Arbuckle. Didn't we? He's come out and already said that despite what Chad posted, Arbuckle is the starting quarterback on Saturday.
And that is the correct move, in my opinion. Ride the hot arm.
Yep.
It's absolutely the correct move.
Deonta McMahon is looking like he's going to be good to go for this week.
Oh, God. Please tell me Spencer Brown is going to be good to go, too.
That's from what I heard, he was taking the majority of first-team reps this week or today.
Who Brown or McMahon?
Brown.
Okay, good.
we saw I guess Ken was at practice today and reported that they saw action with all 5 quarterbacks.
Max Duggan.
Yeah, they even saw some Max Duggan.
Oh, sorry, wrong Duggan. Although to be fair, he did play for the Argos at some point.
Yep.
He was at training camp. Yeah.
And Derek Sluka is going to be good to go.
Yes.
Um,
We stand Derek Sluka on this show.
and apart from that, they didn't see DeVaris Daniels, but they put him on the 6th game last week. So,
be quite honest, Mackay Polk is better.
Mackay Polk is is taking DeMonte Coxey's spot because they put him on the 6th game.
That's right, because he's still hurt. Shit.
So you have, but
Herslow
is in, Mackay Polk is in, and then as we mentioned last week, Dejan Brissett is basically now playing the that go-to role that DeVaris Daniels played the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I think we're going to be trotting out the pretty much the same team, maybe an actual backup at running back.
Just get Jamin Pelly to dress up as a running back. Good luck taking him down. But then again, good luck getting any more than 3 yards before he gets gassed.
But yeah, so it looks like we're trotting out the same team that's beat Hamilton and one prior to that, and that seems to be rolling now. Yep. So
who did lose to Ottawa too?
Yeah, that didn't make a lot of sense, but
it didn't to Blake either. He was devastated.
I call that a little bit of poetic justice. Because Ottawa lost in BC, what was it last year? When they blew a massive lead in the 4th quarter to BC.
Sure, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the other things that we have to get to on the show. We've got picks and fantasy that has to happen.
I had a shitty week in fantasy because someone didn't send the reminder email.
Oops. I had a shitty week in fantasy, but thankfully, the person we were playing in the podcast league had an even shittier week than us.
Who was that?
Good question. I can't remember who we were playing. All I know is that we won.
So where does that leave us, considering we're going to be talking playoffs soon in real life and in the fantasy league? Where does that leave us right now?
Well, let's see where we're here. Just pull this up here.
Oh, this is Ellis Island.
We are currently tied for 3rd.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. And who are we here? We played Adam Stewart, our podcast league commissioner from the Canadian Football Countdown show.
Oh, cool.
So
fantasy wise,
I'm not.
Oh yeah,
I started contributing names and I did shittily. So, maintain my secrets.
I'm going to say Arbuckle, Brown, and just keeping with the hot hand Herslow. For your Argos.
Ready to take Arbuckle because I feel like the week I finally take him, he'll do like shittily.
Well, by that logic, they're picking Hamilton players, huh?
I've
Every
done that
time
against them before. So I think it was Montreal, but
Yeah. Well, every time I think Arbuckle's going to have a down game, he comes back with a very high-scoring fantasy game. So
Hmm.
I just got to keep riding him. You know, I know everybody's stupid expensive, but yeah,
Yeah, you're not going to find any value for quarterbacks. I can tell you that right now.
no.
The cheapest guy you can get is Cody Fajardo, and he's at 14.2 thousand.
Wow.
That damned inflation.
Yeah, everybody else, well, maybe Dustin, maybe Crumb the Conqueror as well. He's at 10.8. But are you really going to count on
Yeah, and I think
Crumb back this week?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And then Montreal's quarterback was low on that.
What quarterback? They don't really have one.
Whoever they're going to trot out to be the victim this week.
Yeah.
Hey, MBT's back off the thingamabobby.
Yep.
back off the sixth game and if he starts, Montreal's gonna ride him out of town on a rail.
But it won't matter until David Alexander's ischios is better.
Mm-hmm. So Doug, you got any points? I've put in the articles that I'm going to put out there before we get to the picks. You got any people you need to put in there on fantasy?
I'm not. Like I said, there's no real value play you can make because all my normal value plays are now way the hell up there in cost. Yeah. It's like what the hell?
Yeah, it's hard to find value right now. Yeah, I will probably say.
Kevin Mattal's over 10,000 for God's sake.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to, Dave Unger, Dave Unger the third, if he gets the targets, but
he doesn't get touchdowns, so that's a problem. You know, he'll get his.
Yeah. He can catch footballs. He catches footballs, but not getting touchdowns.
Yeah.
Well, that's well. There you go. You we got some picks for you for fantasy. Let's get to the CFL Pick'em. Start off. We got a doubleheader Friday and a doubleheader Saturday. Friday, we've got Winnipeg coming to Hamilton. Hamilton is favored by 7 at this point.
Winnipeg hasn't won at Hamilton in years.
That was the point I was about to make.
And you have no Zach Collaros this week.
Yes.
So Winnipeg is fucked.
Is starting. So sorry, Winnipeg. I think Winnipeg's dead in the water.
Yeah. So Winnipeg's going to lose this game.
Probably.
Hang on. Where's my flask? I'm gonna need to pour something in.
You do not have to say that team is going to win. Just that.
Oh, so you're taking a shot of Diet Pepsi. That's your solution, eh?
Well, I can't find any real booze in order to wash it down. So the Orcs are going to win either one.
Yeah,
they're both Orcs, but I'm going to go toward the Mordor Orcs over the Isengard Orcs.
They're taking the Hobbits to Isengard.
All right, and then we've got the late game out in BC. Ottawa making their trip out to BC Place. And BC is favored by 9.5.
Really? I mean, they lost. I get they're at home, but they lost to Ottawa last week. Does that not count for something?
Apparently not.
I mean, I think BC probably gets some revenge and wins, but a 9.5?
I
don't think they cover that.
No, not even remotely. If Ottawa just literally just squeaked out a win, there's no way. No way. Even with the Western advantage that they get, there's
could be a
no
comeback.
way.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in BC this year because they're
just not as good as everybody thought they were going to be. You know, the trendy pick. Oh, Nathan Rourke, he's so special. No.
Yeah, Matthew Betts, and they just seem.
How will Farhan explain this away?
They honestly seem like they're like a very Jekyll and Hyde team.
BC shit never stinks. Remember that.
One play they look like they're the be a great show on turf, and the next they look like they should be buried under the turf.
Their defense
fucking
is
Jimmy Hoffa, Giant Stadium. What the hell?
Well, I mean, honestly,
That's
like
just the
you
rumor,
lose to Ottawa, that's where you're going to end up.
Fair point. Well, then again, we lost to them, but you know what? Hey, we still won the series, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I am picking Ottawa to cover. We technically need both these teams to lose, so
that's not possible, sir.
No.
Okay, now you're gonna make me look at standings here, you guys. Because realistically, if Ottawa let's see, so we're tied with Ottawa. So if Ottawa wins, we have to win in order to keep third place. And then at that point, you're looking at what? Like you're gonna be looking at we win, Ottawa wins, Montreal loses. That's a 5-way tie for the final playoff spot. It's a 3-way tie for second in the East and 5-way tie for the final playoff spot.
Well, the Eastern teams get it.
Yeah.
The Eastern teams stay the same record as the Western team. The Eastern team prevails. There's no tiebreaker.
Yeah. So at that point, it's Toronto goes through.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm picking Ottawa to come out with a very small margin of victory in this one. So Ottawa to win.
Good for you,
Doug.
You know what? I mean, I would love. I mean, just for the chaos, Ottawa to win it. Just for the chaos that this is going to cause.
All right.
I do think British Columbia will win.
Yeah, we'll ignore you. Saturday.
Yeah, we'll ignore them. Yeah.
Saturday we got the main event starting at 3:00. Edmonton is in town to play the Argos. Argos are favored by 4. I think we're gonna take this one by about 7.
To be fair, we need to win this by 9.
9 works too.
Yeah, so I'm thinking the Argos will kill them by 2 touchdowns. Because I mean Nick Arbuckle is one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, and he's gonna and with next to no pass rush, he's gonna torch that defense alive.
Yep.
And Imbrera, no choice, have to win.
Mm-hmm. And then Saturday, the second half of that doubleheader, you get Montreal in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan's favored by 7.5.
That's it?
That's it, apparently.
Dude, Sasky's going to kill him.
Yeah, I don't think
Sasky's going to fucking destroy him.
I am thinking this is a 15, 20-point win for Saskatchewan.
At least. At least, because the quarterback, you don't know the quarterback situation in Montreal. Even if McLeod gets the start, he's not going to be anywhere near what he was when he was playing with us. And even that, according to some people, was 50-50 at best.
Mm-hmm.
Sasky's just gonna I'm sorry, Sasky's just too good, and they're gonna be the first team to clinch a playoff spot this week.
Yep.
I think they're just gonna obliterate Montreal.
And Will?
He's picking Montreal.
I'm not picking.
Will is actually gonna punt.
Either team.
Well, logically, we need Saskatchewan to win.
Logically, but I also loathe both teams.
Yeah, well.
With the passion of 1,000 suns.
So, anyway, yeah, Will's going to, cheer for a sinkhole to open up under Mosaic Stadium and to suck both these teams in.
I'm going to
Go
cheer
for Go for
whoever's playing. I'm going to be cheering for Morrissey.
All right.
Where is he playing anyway? Out of curiosity.
Budweiser.
The stage? Oh, he's at the stage. Oh, okay. I thought they shut the stage. Shut the stage.
No,
down for
they've
this
got stuff
season
through
of
October in there, man.
Oh, okay.
I think they even have a couple things at the beginning of November.
That's
all right.
horrible.
But yeah, I know they've got shows through October in there.
Okay. I swear I thought they shut it down, but whatever.
Yeah. That leaves us at the end of the show, and that is primarily Doug's spot to regale us with anything fun that's happened this week.
Well, other than it's the bye week, so
yeah, we would have done the Ask Me Anything, but there was some other news that took some priority.
Yeah, we had some more pressing news.
Yeah. So, well, with that, I guess that does it for the show this week. Will, where can they find you?
Find me. Where can they find me? On Twitter, certainly. And then at Argo fan. Wait, no, that's my Twitter handle. At www.argofans.com. And Clay, you're due on the Elks shirt in a couple minutes.
Wow.
Oh, yes, I am.
Really?
Yep.
So
I volunteered him yesterday. I'm like,
all right, Doug, where can
you voluntold him? You voluntold him he's on.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Sir Douglas 1873, Blue Sky, DougB519. You can find the Double Blue Order, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We got a merch store, doubleblueorder.ca.
And you can find me at all kinds of Clay on the various social media machines. I want to thank Dallas Bergen at CFLFFC Toronto for joining us to talk about the walk for CFL fans fight cancer. And you can find our show, the Argos Fancast, at Argos Fancast, or anywhere you find your friendly neighborhood podcast, just search Argos Fancast. We are a proud member of the Shotgun Sports Network. You can find them at shotgunsportsnetwork.ca and go follow their YouTube page and like our playlist. As well as, go make sure you subscribe and like to the Sir Douglas page as well. That does it for the Argos fan. Yeah, Sir Douglas 1873. That does it for the Argos Fancast this week. We will talk to you next week when we're talking about another Argos victory. Cheers, everyone.